As always, guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have some really good news for Meatech, ticker MITC, because they brought out a presentation during the weekend, and I'm extremely excited about that because their presentation is about going to market. Finally, we're going to know more about the going to market of Meatech. And yeah, that's really great because as an investor, I think I recently uploaded a YouTube video where I talked about the going to market for Meatech and where I wondered where are the plans, and here is the plans. So they're seeing a huge market potential, and they talk about compound annual growth rate of 41% for cultivated meat over the next 15 years. So that's a huge growth rate, and they hope to take a piece of that market. In their PowerPoint, they talk about how they will start with rising with hybrid products, where they're adding some cultured fat, basically to a plant-based product, and they plan to launch a pilot plant in 2022 to facilitate engagement with prospective strategic partners. So that is, yeah, it's very exciting. Does that mean then 2000 already this year we'll be able to taste any cultivated meat? Probably not, and I think it's not legal in Europe unless they plan a tasting event in the Netherlands. So hopefully that will change really soon. So the next thing is, yeah, Meatech's vision. What part of that market do they plan to take in? So they think by 2025 there will be a cultured meat market of 40,000. And I think that's not unrealistic when you think about all the plans that cultivated meat companies have. I think I have a video out there of all the factories that are planned for 2025, and there is really like 40,000 tons seem like a normal number, and you can feed quite a lot of people with that already. But of course, it's nowhere yet where we need to go. And they plan to take 60% of the chicken plus bovine market. So that would mean 3,600 tons. Later in the presentation, they talk about 4,000 tons, and 40% in the end product would be biomass. And this is something I'm really excited about. It's their roadmap. You have to know about MITC, Meatech. They have always so far made their roadmap. Of course, making a roadmap where they're more responsible for the science side is a bit easier maybe than making this roadmap. But I have confidence in them. If they say this is our roadmap, then I have confidence that they're going to get it. So they talk about 2022, again, that pilot plant of 200 liters, but also in 2023, they think they will have the 1000 liter bio plant capacity. So that means maybe they will scale up production to 2000 liters by 2023. So that's really good. Additionally, in 2023, they will ask for regulatory approval, which they plan to receive in 2024. So that's going to be a huge milestone. That's only 2 years from now. In that same year, they will start on additional plants. So they plan to have a 10k liter capacity in Europe, in Belgium, and one more in the US. And then they plan to expand more to the European Union, to Asia. And this is as last, it's very interesting, is their cost. So they think it will cost 17.5 per 1 kilo. And that's quite reasonable. I think you can definitely compare that with the current plant-based products like Beyond Meat, and probably even slightly better price than Beyond Meat. So yeah, don't know. I have to I have to check on that, but it's a reasonable price for a first product, and I'm convinced that over the years they will be able to take the price down. So this is also very nice because it shows where they're planning their locations, and it's not surprising that one of them here is in the US, where they actually open a new office, and then a few in Europe, and you're seeing another one here in the Middle East, which is also not surprising because the Middle East doesn't have much agricultural capabilities, so they will have to be, they will really be welcoming, I think, of any cultivated meat technology. Also, their go-to-market model, very interesting, and I like it because here, for the first time, they talk in their presentation about the structured cultivated meat products, which so far they are not in their roadmap, so probably it will be after 2025. I'm also super excited about that because, of course, steaks are expensive, and if they manage to produce steaks, then that might be more cost effective, but looks like it will be something for after 2025. Maybe in a year or two we will see also a roadmap for that one. Financials, so as an investor, I'm invested in Meatech, so that is something, of course, that I really want to see. So they talk about their 5 production facilities globally that they plan to have, that will produce over 560 tons of biomass, translating to 4,000 tons. But then the most important, 100 million revenue is what they will plan to generate by the end of 2025. And for those of you who are watching the company, so currently the company is valued at 50 million, so that means it's trading at 0.5 of price over sales right now. So that is, yeah, that means right now it's reasonably priced, but of course they're not talking about the cost to get there. So I think, I mean, with 100 million revenue in the current market, the cost to get there, I mean, if they would trade, if they would need another 50 million extra investments, for example, then we would still trade at one price over sales of 2025 by the end of 2025. I think that would still be a reasonable price. So I think that's going to be a lot, that's going to be interesting. But generally, I feel like, considering the huge market potential, for now, for the first time, probably I will say that Meatech is priced well. And I think maybe even undervalued at the moment. But of course, everything is going to be dependent on how costly it's going to be to build all those facilities. So I'm really looking forward to see their plans on that as an investor. But generally, I'm very excited, and I'm going to be I'm going to be at the restaurant or supermarket, wherever they're selling this product, to try it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and see you next time. As always, guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice.